Welcome everybody, we're in downtown Vancouver at the brand new Vancouver Community Library. I don't have to be quiet, that's the fun thing, because this doesn't open until July 17th, and then you're going to hear the shh quite often. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. You know, in this economy, you're probably wondering, how did they pull off such a beautiful structure? Oh, we've got the man to tell us. Bruce Ziegman is here, and Bruce is the Executive Director of the Fort Vancouver Regional Library. And when we talk about the regional system, this is one of many, a dozen?
Yeah, we've got a main library, which is this lovely new facility, and then 12 branches scattered over 4,200 square miles, reaching all the way to Goldendale, Washington, along the Columbia Gorge.
Speaking of Goldendale, see, this is called a transition. This is a gold certified building, right?
It's LEED Gold, and there's a number of elements which I could tell you about. I'll just name a few. So, like 75% of the wood elements in this building are FSC, or Forest Stewardship Council certified, meaning they come from sustainable forests, sustainably grown. Almost all the steel and concrete is from recycled materials. There's a ton of glass in here, as I'm sure you've noticed, and that's going to allow a huge amount of daylighting in here, which will save on electricity.
Right.
And most of the lights are on timers, so they go off when you're not there and go on when you are. My favorite element of LEED certification, though, is we have a raised floor, which is not that uncommon, but every floor has a raised floor. There's about 18 inches of space underneath the floor you're walking on, and in there is all the wiring, but also in there is all the heating and cooling. So the heating and cooling comes through the floor, up through those little round things called diffusers, and only then heats and cools the area where the people actually are, not the ceiling. So there should be a big savings for us there.
Good. You know, as I mentioned a little earlier, in this economy, you don't see brand new, beautiful buildings like this that often. How did you pull this off?
Persistence, tenacity, that's how we did it. We tried 3 times. We had to win a bond measure. And in Washington, you have to get a 60% yes vote to win a bond measure. Tried it in 2004, lost. Tried it in 2005, got 59.4%. Nobody wanted to do it again, but we thought, well, 59.4, how can we not try one more time? 2006, tried again, we won. And wouldn't you know that as soon as we won, construction costs started going through the roof. Or they might have already been going, they continued to go through the roof. So we had to cut the project back, cut most of the basement out. Then, by the time we got out to bid, construction costs had plummeted along with one of the few side benefits of a down economy. So money came back to the project, and that's how we were able to finish it out so nicely. So you see the Early Learning Center all built out. You see some beautiful artwork.
Well, everywhere you look, I mean, this fireplace is gorgeous. Right. And there's a deck out here, a 4,000 square foot deck that overlooks the city of Portland, the river. You can see the airport, some mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. But here's a question. Are libraries becoming more and more obsolete?
Yeah, we hear that from time to time, and there's a number of people who thought when the internet came along, that would spell our demise. Well, not so fast. We have taken advantage of the internet more than suffered from it, and what I mean by that is it did change our business in that all the easy reference questions that we used to get, people answer themselves on the internet now. But we have probably 100 internet terminals available for the public. 107. That's what I meant to say.
Right here.
107.
Yeah. Don't forget the last 7.
No, those 7. And when this building opens, it'll be up to 177. And they're busy all the time. Almost every one of them, almost all the time. So that has actually enhanced our service. And then now, of course, ebooks. We're supposedly going to fail because of ebooks. Well, we have to be quick on our feet just like every other business. And we'll adapt, and we'll have downloadable ebooks. We'll have downloadable audiobooks. We'll have streaming video. We'll have streaming music. We'll have downloadable music. We'll have all the kinds of things that people are doing at home.
You've adapted to what's going on.
Exactly.
Being progressive, and that's how you make it. Thank you.
You bet.
Bruce Ziegman, thank you very much. Executive Director, Fort Vancouver Regional Library. Remember, it opens July 17th. You really have to come down to appreciate this building. Thanks for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.